Hello, everyone. It's Lauren here. Only Shade Drops, as you know. Um, yeah. Where do I start? So today we are December the 5th. Yesterday was December the 4th, when you all know there was the BU General Assembly. There were Yeah, it was the day we all waited to see what was going to happen, considering Israel's participation. You all know pretty much what happened, and yeah, just gonna do a quick summary. So, multiple countries asked for a vote. There were 8 countries. The minimum threshold was 5 for a vote about Israel's participation. But the EBU made it so that when they organized a first vote about the change of rules, which are good rules, which should have been voted for, indeed, but that in case these rules were getting approved, then there was gonna be no vote on Israel's participation. So, in other words, I'm gonna put it bluntly now. What the fuck do I have to this? The EBU manipulated the vote, basically. There was no actual vote on Israel's participation. So if you wanted the rules but wanted Israel out, what the hell could you do? I'm not saying that if there was a vote on Israel's participation that they would have been kicked out. I don't know. If there would have been, we will never know. But Israel are in, human rights are out, but also the Netherlands immediately, right before I even got the news about Israel staying, I saw the statement from Avrotros. So the Netherlands are leaving Eurovision. Same thing for Spain, Slovenia, and Ireland. And I applaud these broadcasters, even though I can't help but thinking that all of these maybe came a little bit late. It was a bit too late, I think. If only these broadcasters all would have taken these measures 2 years ago. I'm not saying that stuff would have been different, but I think we would have stood more of a chance. But then here, yeah, you're trying to capitalize on the effect that Israel was so close to winning Eurovision last year. I mean, this year, since we're still in 2025. But yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about my future involvement with the contest. So, sorry. I have been following Eurovision since 2014. I'm 20 years old, very soon gonna be 21, so I've been watching it since I'm 9. And I'm I live in Morocco, which is a pretty conservative country, even though I'm also Belgian. But you can guess that here, for a person like me, it gets a bit complicated sometimes. So Eurovision used to be always this beacon, this beacon of hope, where when I was doing my videos, I felt like I could be 100% Lauren, which I am not really in real life. And through Eurovision, I have met some of my closest friends. Like I, yeah, maybe my greatest friendships were some of my greatest friendships were made through Eurovision. I'm not letting any of you go. This friendship will still exist t- till forever, I hope. And yeah, that the what I'm gonna say next is gonna have no impact on those friendships, whether it's my my closest friends or the other Euro fans which I'm friends with, and yeah, I'm a bit losing myself here, I think. So I am done with Eurovision. I am not gonna cover the contest. I thought I could cover some national finals, but I don't think I'm gonna have the heart for it. Like Estilaul is out, I think, and I am not gonna check it. I don't have the heart for it right now. I'm also gonna say that I am not judging anyone who's gonna keep on watching Eurovision, watching the national finals and everything. I'm not judging anyone, and I don't want anyone to bully people over watching the contest. Watching the contest is not supporting genocide, but the EBU supporting the Israeli genocide, and we've seen that to their eyes some lives matter more than other lives. And I cannot stay here while a country that is committing a genocide is allowed to participate and to use the country to pinkwash itself and to spread its propaganda. I cannot keep covering a contest to which the directors, the supervisors of these contests say that it's non-political, but then you learn that the Israeli president was involved with the whole thing, so it is political. And sorry, Martin Green, but it's about governments now, not broadcasters anymore. Sadly, I thought it couldn't get worse than Martin Österdahl, but apparently it can. And yeah. It hurts me, really, to have to step away from the whole thing. And I've had some wonderful moments on the channel. I'll always remember the when I got that mail from the Austrian delegation with that greeting video from JJ after our we had some talks with the delegation, and I got that video from JJ to put on the channel, and that was maybe the peak of my channel. I'll never forget my collaborations with other content creators, whether it's the one with Thomas and Neil from Neil Point, whether it's the one with Anna from Colibri or Ole from Eurovision Talk. The, there have been such great moments. My live streams during the last Eurovision season, I've had such a great time with this channel that it's time to leave. I'm not saying that I'm leaving forever. If in the next few years the contest changes and becomes, I don't know, if Israel gets banned and we get a EBU who actually has some principles, that maybe I'll come back, but in its current state I can't. So yeah, I think that's it. So thanks everyone for the ride. This was Lauren one last time, and as the song goes, so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.